Welcome to the Headley Highlight Show's Uplifting Corner. This week on the Uplifting Corner, my show often covers matters that deserve serious discussion. But in life, we need light as well as darkness. So here is this week's contribution to a little more light. I do hope you enjoy it. A group of people are attending an evening class on how to make their lives better. The life coach says, "I'd like to show you something," and he produces a very large empty glass jar. He then produces some large stones and begins putting them in the jar. When he cannot get any more in, he asks the group, "Is it full?" Members of the audience shout out, "Yes, yes." However, the coach then pulls out a bag of small stones and pours them in until he cannot get any more in. He asks again whether it's full, but this time the audience is unsure. The coach then produces a bag of sand and pours that in. It flows into the gaps between the stones until he can't get any more sand in. When he asks again, "Is it full?" one member of the audience says, "Yes." The coach laughs and gets some water to pour in. Once the water is to the top, the coach says, "I think we can now agree that it's full." Now imagine that this glass jar is your life. What does that tell you? A bright spark in the audience answers that we can always squeeze more into our life. The coach smiles and says, "Not exactly. My point is that the big items only fit into the jar if you put them in first. If you want to improve your lives, focus on the big things, like spending time with your family, before you allow all the little things to seep into your life and take up all of the space." I hope you enjoyed this week's Uplifting Corner and our guest and all of the conversation we had. Please do make a donation at DeniseHeadley.com. Please like and share and retweet. And I'm also trying to get 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So hopefully you'll be the hundreds. Go to YouTube and type in DeniseHeadley.com or visit me at my website at DeniseHeadley.com and you can make a donation. See you next week and cut.